Welcome back, car lovers and guys with neglected fathers. Today we're going to be talking about the Infiniti G37. Every musician in the 1800s would love the G37 because it literally sounds like a trumpet. Here, just take a listen. In the 1800s, people had morals, and they would probably cringe at the sound of Hellcats. Or maybe because all the successful musicians in the 1800s had the same skin tone as Slim Shady, and they wouldn't associate with the type of people who own a Hellcat. In fact, they would probably try to buy the Hellcat owners at auction. I once seen a girl tweet that Taylor Swift has enough money to outright buy Kanye West. But I had to remind her that she can't simply buy Kanye West, as that was abolished in 1865. The world would be a lot simpler if people did not listen to Taylor Swift. She's pushing 30 and still makes songs about high school relationships. When she does it, it's okay. But when my 45-year-old uncle does it, it's a felony. One time my cousin told his teacher that my uncle tried to play with him. No, not that type of play. He tried to play UFC 4 with him IRL. Bro got beat so hard in UFC 4 that he had to tell the teacher. But it's okay. He grew up in a third world country, so it's perfectly acceptable to R1 circle, L2 R2 triangle 4 combo move a kid. In fact, whenever the kids would act up, the teachers just grabbed an extra controller and joined in. It's amazing what a bunch of underpaid, overworked teachers could do to the youth. Most of them actually worked 2 jobs, so my math teacher was also a plumber. One time he failed me on a math test, so I ate some burritos before he came to fix my toilet. I told him to use y equals to mx plus b to calculate the slope of my skid mark. Back to the G37. This car handles extremely similar to the 350Z and has the same engine as the FX35 SUV. So the next time your parents want to buy a new SUV, just tell them to get the Infiniti G37. And if they ask about reliability, just switch the topic. Switching topics is something that I love doing. If you made it this far in the video, you probably realized I switched topics at least 15 times. But at least I didn't put a switch on the back of my Nerf Super Soaker and brought it to show and tell. I brought my dog to show and tell, and everyone seemed to like him. The people who liked him the most had eyes that looked like a coin slot machine. Do you guys remember Yo Mama jokes? It would be like, yo mama's so fat, yo mama's so smelly, like stuff like that. The funniest Yo Mama joke I ever heard someone say was, quote, "Yo mama's so ugly she can make a Chinese person open their eyes," end quote. Me in grade 5 thought that was the funniest thing somebody could ever say. Comment the funniest thing you ever heard someone say, and you can't use something I said in my previous videos as an example. You guys should all become teachers and stop systematic racism. Even if it's a joke, you should stop minorities making fun of other minorities. After you do that impossible task, you should get all of your students to subscribe to Aesthetic Corsa. After I get enough subscribers, I can sell an overpriced dropshipping course or start taking horrendous mobile game advertisements. These YouTubers be taking advertisements from anyone, bro. I once seen a makeup channel promote Raid Shadow Legends. And I'm like, you could have took a VPN sponsorship or one of those lesson learning courses, but you decided to settle down on Raid Shadow Legends? It was the most out of place advert I ever heard. You can just hear the depression in her voice. She tried to seem excited about the game, but she's a 45-year-old self-proclaimed makeup extraordinaire who's trying to promote a game intended towards males who drink Monster Energy as a substitute to water. I once mixed Monster Energy with pre-workout to see how much it would help in the gym. It didn't help at all because it literally tasted like the exhaust of a Toyota Prius. You know what car looks better than a Toyota Prius? Literally any car in the world. But for the purpose of this video, I have to say the Infiniti G37. Well, that's all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it half as much as I enjoyed making it. Until next time, stay blessed.